Hey Sagittarius, I hope this day finds you well. Happy Friday. I'm sorry, Sag, I keep trying to get this right. Sagittarius. I mean, often, Sag, we see this energy for you about doing too much because Sagittarius is the sign where we're constantly keeping ourselves busy with a million zillion things, for sure, for sure. And if you're new here, this is Saged Muse. It is a Sagittarius channel, but if you find that you resonate with the readings or feel drawn to the readings, by all means, there's no secret password. So, Sag, we're going to get into the weekend energies, and the weekend energy sometimes can be a longer reading because I don't know why. It just is. And later today, I'm going to do a Mercury retrograde reading, which is going to seem very much like a spiritual reading. But I'm making chili. I got to get to it. So, Sagittarius, I am so grateful that you're here and grateful for all the support, however it shows up from you. For some, it's donations. For some, it's been booking readings, or even if you just like and subscribe, that is certainly enough. And I am so grateful for all the positivity. Okay, Sag. So first we're going to get on to your self-care. Okay. I don't know if you can see it here. And as y'all know, I use a lot of oracle cards, but we are using the Earthcraft Oracle, which is so good, Sag, because, if you are interested in an oracle deck, I suggest looking for this one because it also comes with rituals that you can do. I don't always read them out in the readings, but this is definitely a great deck, and it's beautiful. I love it. And, the wisdom of the oracle, always a good one. So your self-care message today, Sag, is I feel like Sagittarius is always, someone asks for help, we jump to it. Someone asks us to do something, we jump to it, right? Or they don't even ask and we just do it, right? And so, you're really being called to spend some time in rest, devoting yourself to your sacredness, meaning it could be be alone, right? It could, and it's funny because, they're telling you as much as you give to others, you're supposed to be giving to yourself right now, because offerings is asking you to question things about give and take, right? But I kind of feel since it's with ceremony, you're just supposed to spend some time this weekend, devoting yourself to what is sacred within you. Okay, the sacredness of you, Sag, for sure. Spending some time alone, doing for you. It does feel pretty spiritual, pouring into yourself this weekend. So, yay. I kind of feel like you might get sucked into things that make that a little hard, but okay. So, as far as what's going on, it does feel like there's some sort of change that's coming in for your future that is kind of trying to think of the right words. It's like you usually do things and things usually go a certain way, but with go to distance reversed, you may be changing that up. So you may be changing how you do things. And that's hard. That can be hard because, we get stuck in this energy of this is how I've always done it. And so you may be looking for ways to do things differently. And are they, it's so funny because, I don't feel like these are things that they're not about this is how I'm going to do it from now on. It's about what is something different I can do right now, you know? Basically, I feel like that's, and since they're walking towards the past, I feel like that's something definitely different. By the book talks about rules and structure and doing things the right way, and I just feel like you might be changing up in that department. Um, it's interesting because I do feel like new life is here with no place like home. So for some of you, you might be moving to an actual home. There may be talk about moving. There may be, because it's also 12, which is, it could also be a cycle in which you feel a greater sense of belonging. No place like home is, deep down, it's about being with home within yourself, but I feel like you're entering into a time of comfort. And, of course, that involves making some changes, right? It does. And that might result in, a new location for you. And we're going to see this a lot in Sagittarius readings because, of our tendency to roam. Oh boy, look at this. I didn't see this. You're going to be getting signs of someone coming in too. Oh, wow. There is someone loyal coming in for you, and they're a blessing. And you might be seeing signs for it, but what serendipity also asks is for you to reach for the blessings. So if that is something that you're wanting, then you need to really believe that it's coming, and of course, blessed asks you to stay in the moment, feel good about where you are right now. But especially if you want a loyal partner here, you can't say that love doesn't work out for me. Okay? You can't attract it that way. So you may be wanting to step into the energy of believing that it's coming, and so there may be signs that tells you it is so. Wow, this is interesting. Because I feel like there may be someone coming towards you. And I feel like you might not think so. Like, all that glitters in Treasure Island. Like, this is a person who is going to probably not seem like what you want when they come. And it's kind of like over time, it more gets discovered. It's kind of like, definitely, like, it won't be at first someone you could see yourself with, or maybe they seem too good to be true, but over time, because this reminds me of Pandora's box, you discover more and discover more and discover more. That actually is great. That actually is great. So, wow, okay. Yeah, and I also think, like, there's an inner sensing that it's time for something different. So this would definitely be someone that was outside of your usual type. Definitely. But a loyal person, a loyal match. So, okay then. So Sagittarius, what are the deets here? As far as your energy, like, Seven of Cups and Justice. I feel like there may be people making demands on your time, and that it may make you kind of feel all over the place. Like, I don't have time to do this. I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this. So when the truth is, what you actually want to do is think about life changes. Four of Swords, you want to just spend time, yourself figuring stuff out, maybe even meditating on changes you would like to see in your life, and you definitely want that to change for real. Okay, but let's see what you're actually doing, Sag. Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Queen of Pentacles. Uh, God, that's a lot of ending energy. But it really seems as if someone or people in general are coming to you. They might be coming to you for advice. They might be telling you their problems. They might be, looking for solutions, because the Queen of Pentacles is like all wise, right? The Queen of Pentacles makes good decisions. They've been through it all. And that is why people come to you, But the thing is, Sag, your advice is the Queen of Swords, which means choose wisely where to focus your time. Okay? Be discerning. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. Because, I think you need to let people know you need to be honest with them about where you want to put your effort right now. Right? And you may need to really think about, Sag, honestly, about how truthful you want to be with people. Because you actually do have the answers for them. You do. But I'm kind of feeling like you might be dealing with emotional people. So as much as you have the common sense answers for them, I mean, it's kind of like, do you want to give them to them? This is asking you to discern whether or not people are ready to hear the truth. And that's a constant battle for us, because we want to tell it regardless. But, sometimes you got to be careful. And that's what the Queen of Swords says too. Be careful about what you say. It's like you have to discern how much truth these people are willing to hear. And based on, how much effort they are actually willing to put in to what they need to do. And that is difficult too. It just is, right? So we're going to take a look at some more things, Sag. Because sometimes people say they want help until, you give the help, and then they don't want it. And it's because they're not ready, and they're not really. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing that you have to, the message is also telling you, be aware that people don't put effort in the same. So they might not you might have gotten past certain things in your life a certain way, but they don't have the skills yet, and it's basing your advice on what people are capable of too. That was channeled, y'all. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what is going on behind the scenes and who is influencing this weekend for you. We'll see if we can figure this out. Who is influencing Sagittarius? I'm feeling like I need to use something else. I just stabbed myself. So who is influencing Sagittarius this weekend? Yes, I feel like I've been sick for like ever and ever. Still kind of struggling with my voice and the cold. But it's going to go away any day now. And when I was walking home from the store, all of a sudden I started thinking about someone that I am currently on the outs with. But I started remembering the best moment that I had with them. It was just one particular thing that was maybe my best memory of this person, right? And it got me to thinking that, especially as we're going through cycles involving people, that we need to maybe even write that down or remember. What were the best moments you've had with people? Just, stuff happens to me when I'm walking. And so let's see who's influencing your weekend. People influencing Sagittarius this weekend. Here. People influencing Sagittarius this weekend. People influencing Sagittarius this weekend. This is interesting. So someone is about, it feels like there's someone here who has been hesitant to tell you something. It could be that this person was going to get married as far as you knew, or they were in a relationship that was going really, really well. Maybe you were supposed to visit them, but there has been a breakup. And for some reason, this person doesn't want to tell you. Well, that came out of nowhere. I don't know who that is for, but that's a whole message. Because it's kind of like you thought that their relationship or whatever, or just life in general, was going well for this person. And you may have planned to visit them, but things aren't going well for them. Something has happened. So, FYI. So let's take a look and see what's going on behind the scenes. What's the tea this weekend? What is the tea for my Sagittarius friends? What is the tea? Oh, good Lord. These cards. What is the tea for my Sagittarius friends? What is the tea that they need to be aware of? What's going on behind the scenes? Well, someone may not be happy. Someone you moved on from may be holding a grudge against you. They're toxic. And basically, you moved on and you're happy now, and they might not be happy about that for you. They're not happy for you. Because they're not happy. Okay. So what's the tea? What's going on behind the scenes this weekend? Ooh, shine. Yes. It's like you're doing great. Because Sagittarius always is. Even when we're not happy, we're happy. Oh, wow. They may be trying to spy on you through fake accounts. They are a little obsessive about you. But there's something, it's so funny. Because I feel like this happens with Sagittarius a lot. The way we're always happy, the way we always shine, the way we're always positive. It's like this person is so drawn to you and may look at your stuff. And they can't help but love you, but there's something about your positivity that irritates this person. And maybe it's because, they're here, fantasizing, and you're just always happy. I find that happens a lot with Sagittarius. So someone may be spying on you. Okay, so let's see what your blessings are this weekend. Okay. What are Sagittarius's blessings this weekend? Sagittarius's blessings. These coded cards are just so freaking difficult, Sag. What blessings are coming towards Sagittarius this weekend? Sagittarius. Oh, Sag. Yeah, it's like someone may be trying to come back. And, manifesting is here. So I feel like this is for those who wanted to heal a situation. This is going to happen for you. That won't be for everyone. So what blessings are coming towards Sagittarius this weekend? What blessings are coming? Blessings. Oh my goodness. So Sagittarius, if you're feeling stuck right now, feeling like life is going nowhere, why is everything so stagnant? The universe is telling you don't settle. Sit in the moment because there is a big opportunity coming. Okay, so definitely do not take an opportunity that is less than your value because there's something big here. Anything else in blessings? In other words, there's a door opening. And it's a door that really highlights whatever it is that you're good at. Spiritual work, okay. Might be a good time to do some inner work, Sag. And it's really like about, here's what's happening. Like you might not be doing what you want to do, Sag, but before you cut ties with it, before you let it go, it's like Spirit's asking you to just be okay with something that isn't exactly what you're worth. So in other words, this isn't about incoming opportunities. It's about wherever you are right now. Be okay with where you are right now. Don't judge yourself for where you are. Because there's going to be an opportunity. You definitely will be going on to something else, but your spiritual work here is we are always where we're supposed to be, and just know that you're like, if you, for instance, when you have a job, right, and you hate it, let's just go there. You hate this job. And so every day is like dread. We've all had those type of jobs. The spiritual key to that is to find something you love in it. Find something you love in where you're at. Because there are doors that are about to open. But if you come from the space that everything sucks, the door will not appear for you. Just more things that suck will. That's the way attraction works. And I feel like they want you to know, hey, I see you, Sag, and I see how well you deal with wherever it is you are at any given time. And that's why we're going to throw this door up for you. Don't worry. This, whatever it is that you're going through right now, is not forever. And that's your blessing, Sag. Well, and your blessing is knowing that there's something really great coming. Okay? Just so you know, you heard it here first. So let's see what activities would help you this weekend. What activities would help Sagittarius this weekend? There is a man outside walking around in a blanket. Oh my goodness. Gotta love Atlanta. Okay. What activities would help Sagittarius this weekend? Your life purpose fully supports you. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Like, seriously, Sag, this is everything I just said. You know, this is enjoy where you're at. Try to find the space to enjoy where you're at, because we're constantly in our purpose, and there's a change coming. Oh my gosh, you're on the right path. For some, this is writing, and with author being here, it might even help you this weekend to write things out. You know, I support that. Wow, Sag. So let's see what you need to focus on this weekend. What does Sagittarius need to focus on this weekend? Sagittarius. Gang, gang, Sag. Oh my goodness. What does Sagittarius need to focus on this weekend? Well, that wanted to come out. Your vision, Sag. What is your vision going forward? Or what is a vision that you've set yourself? Even if it hasn't come through, you're really being called to focus on it. Ugh. And High Priestess of Earth, which is essentially Queen of Pentacles. Do what's good for you, Sag. Make sure you focus on your self-care and stay grounded while you wait to learn of, you know, while your vision is developing, while you're learning, you know, before new things come in. Sag, we're still seeing someone who may be apologizing. But it's real funny because they may be bringing you an apology. It's the way they bring it in, though. The warrior. So it's like they're, denial. It's like they almost make it a fight when apologizing is what they really want to do. It's like and that's part of this person's like defense mechanism. Maybe this is a person who can't accept when they're wrong. Okay, Sag, I don't know where that came from, because we were given advice and suddenly this motherfucker, you know, just saying. So we're going to finish this off with a mindful message. What is Sag? I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Actually, most of the time. What is the mindful message for my Sagittarius friends? All I keep hearing is gang, gang. There's something wrong with me. Sagittarius. Oh. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. Every day gets better and better, Sag. Yes, yes. So I hope you have the best weekend ever. Toodles.